Hello everyone, I'm here with Maureen Grimaud. Maureen, thank you so much for joining me on this interview, and thank you so much for everything you do for chess, for women chess in particular, for organizing this event and for having me here. Tell me, what was the motivation behind organizing this event, and your thoughts, how difficult it was to do it, and anything you can tell us about your passion for chess?
Well, my passion for chess started with females. Actually, it started with young females, like elementary, scholastic age, and I really enjoyed it. And at that time, I was just getting into the game of chess, and really enjoyed the process, but I felt safe when I was with other ladies. And that grew to the elementary age to middle age, and then from there it grew to seniors, and I recognized very quickly that, well, first of all, female chess is very underrepresented compared to the males in the chess, in terms of chess membership. And then you take and consider senior people, they are more underrepresented.
That's right.
And I just felt the need to help that cause, and so that motivated me. That has actually been motivating me to help out and continue.
And you've been a part of the women's committee, a co-chair, I think, right? Or chair?
Yes, I started in 2000. Actually, in 2012, I was on the women's committee. And then in 2015, they asked me to be a co-chair of the Women's Committee. Ruth Herring was president at the time, I remember. And
she was wonderful for chess.
She was, and she really was a wonderful mentor. She had asked me and Gina Losov, who was the organizer for the Las Vegas Chess Festival, for many, many years. They wanted to pair up seasoned vets and somebody who's new like myself. And so we co-chaired for about 6 months, and then Janelle wanted to start the accessibility committee.
Oh, okay.
And so she was able to do that, and she said she loved doing it, did a fabulous job. Well, that left me as chairing the women's, and so I did that for 4 years. And then from there, I have been co-chairing ever since 2015. Since 2019.
And I'm sure many people who will be watching this interview have seen you at many of the national events, like the elementary, middle school, high school, K through 12 that just finished not long ago, and also the Kasparov Chess Foundation. I think sometimes the women's committee is going there. There's a girls' club room that you can always go, and you accept boys to come occasionally, but it's mostly for girls, and you have this idea of empowering girls to play chess.
Yes.
How hard is the work behind this in order to get people to volunteer to come there, to put everything together? How long does it take you to put everything together?
Well, that's a mouthful.
No.
It takes a lot of work. Just like this event took a lot of work. And I didn't realize that because this was actually my first national event as an organizer to do something of this size and caliber, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. And even though it was a whole lot of work, I'm certainly down there.
Everyone, I think, who has competed in this tournament has been very grateful to have you, and I know your husband, David, is also very passionate about chess, and he's been playing and organizing and always being supportive of you. I always see you together in tournaments, and he's always you have a loving and supporting relationship, which I hope one day I get to experience as well. And I want to ask you something else, Maureen. When can we see you, besides being the organizer, when can we see you competing in a tournament? That was the question I wanted to ask you. I got you there.
You got me. I will just say, I enjoy playing chess. And it was actually thanks to my husband David who helped teach me how to play the game because I was so intimidated. I was a great checkers player, but chess to me I thought was just way beyond my pay grade. But once I learned how to play it, actually it became less and less intimidating, and now I absolutely thoroughly enjoy it. It's very relaxing and just very empowering because it really helps you think, ahead and strategize and focus and it's just a wonderful game to play. And I don't play competitively. I have in the past, and I just really like to just play.
You dodged this question very nicely. I love that explanation.
Yes.
No, but we really, I think everyone really appreciates all the hard work that you do because it takes a lot of strength to put together tournaments, but also to play in them. And I certainly hope that I'll get to see you also compete at some point because it doesn't have to be super professional, but I think because you have this passion for the game, sometimes when you get to experience at the board, it's nice and can make it more connection. So
yeah, I think more than what chess has done for me has done many different levels, but just the friendships, the people that I work with, just like this tournament, it was unbelievable how many people that I already knew to help with this, and everybody was championing to want this senior women's tournament or championship to be held, and I was determined to have it done this year. So before the World, before World next year in Prague, and so we were able to do that. I do want to give a really big shout out to my current co-chair,
Kimberly, we miss you, Kimberly, if you're watching this.
Kim, because she was there right from the get-go. In 2015, when I chaired, I looked for a crew or a committee of ladies and men at that time that would just accomplish things and actually do the work. And she has been such a go-getter and just such a champion, such a cheerleader, and helping bring in more people to recognize women's chess. We're so grateful, not only to Kim, but for all of our just like great players here today, to me they're all legendary. And they have, and they really are. I mean, they've been playing for how many years? I mean, they are the trailblazers for the generation. Yes.
That's definitely true, and I love how you don't just try to show that you are doing things. You are very thankful for the team that you're able to build and work with together, and I think it's always nice to see from a leader because sometimes we only see one person, but the work that's put behind it's a lot of people combined together, and it can create wonders. And I think this was definitely a wonderful tournament. I think everyone was super excited to have been able to participate and for you to be able to pull this together. I remember when you called me maybe like 2 weeks before the tournament, said, Sabina, we need someone, are you ready to do commentary? Do you want to do it? And we weren't sure, right, that it would happen, but you put everything together, you're able to send all the invitations and get the hotel ready and everything, get the DGT boards because we haven't seen this as much. We want everyone to have the opportunity to see these ladies compete, and it was an inspiration for me too. And I want to thank you for that and everything that you do for chess. And thanks for having me in mind too, because now I get to interview you and I
thought of you when I was looking for a streamer. To me, you are the streamer for women and girls. And so, and of course, we've known you, we've had you in for many special guests in the girls' club room. And we've seen you grow up, over the years. That's right. Yeah, I think we met maybe in 2015 or something when, or 16 when we were invited
I was invited, or Elshon was invited, and I came with him in South Carolina, and I played there, and I did quite well. So I loved, our connection ever since, and again, very thankful. Thanks for everything that you do, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And if you want to support women's chess and you want to get in touch with Maureen, you can always do so, and help continue this, educational and empowerment of women and girls in chess.
That's our biggest goal, is to grow and expand women and girls chess throughout the United States, and not just in terms of playing the game itself, but also empowering females to take on the roles in supporting the infrastructure of the game of chess. So over the past 10 years, we have seen an increase of leadership in the roles of female TDs, female coaches, female supporters, female coaches, like we said, but just so many different ways. And of course, behind all that too, we have so many men that really support women and girls chess, because there are dads out there that have daughters.
That's right.
And because of that, they've been champions. We've really been enjoying that, and that they've been so supportive and helping grow the range of female empowerment as well.
Well, thank you, Maureen, and hopefully you guys enjoyed.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.